Mission at 13 Action News is to drive change when there's a need to fix something or right a wrong. Well, Chief Investigator Darcy Spears leads that effort, from popular places where you eat to the house you call home. We look at her top 3 reports from 2018.
We begin where many folks start their day, by going out for donuts. Number 3 on my list is the dirty dining that would make Homer Simpson cry.
Donut.
On March 15th, Pink Box Donuts on Lake Mead in Buffalo got a 32 demerit C grade, in part because inspectors found multiple containers of expired cream filling.
It just happened to be there. I mean, we should have thrown it away.
We also asked him about the heavy food debris and buildup inspectors saw.
Keep in mind that it's a 24-hour facility. We don't stop. And whenever we get a chance, we sweep and then we deep clean, but it's just a little bit difficult, and it's going to sound like just a terrible excuse, but that's exactly what it is.
Since that dirty dining report, Pink Box has been inspected twice, both times resulting in 0 demerit A grades. At number 2 on my list, our investigation of imposter rideshare drivers.
It's been traumatic, to say the least.
Elizabeth Suarez's traumatic experience began on a mid-July night at Park MGM. She booked an Uber to take her home after a night out with a childhood friend. In the hotel's passenger pickup area, she saw a car matching the description on the app.
He gestures over to me, opened the car door, and I say, "Hi, are you here for Liz?" And he says, "Yeah, get in."
She didn't realize he wasn't her ride until they were on the road and she got a call from the real Uber driver.
I have no idea who this guy is. I'm in trouble.
Afraid of what the driver might do if he heard her on the phone, she did not call police.
I'm just trying to stay calm, make my next move.
We obtained this surveillance video, which shows him pulling into the shopping center on Eastern and Warm Springs.
I take a side profile picture of him, my flash goes off, startles him, and that's when he starts cursing. "Give me your wallet, give me your phone, give me everything you have."
She threw her wallet at him, but kept her phone. Instead of letting her out, he sped up.
And that's when I open the car door and it's unlocked, and I just jump out without thinking.
Our crime and safety expert says Elizabeth's brave act of desperation very well may have saved her life, but he says there are 2 things that she should have done differently. For starters, she should have called 911.
And she also should have raised a red flag when the real Uber driver called, so he could have potentially alerted police. Homeowners associations are often fit for their own hall of shame. That brings us to my number 1 story for the year in a community where neighbors describe their HOA as cold, heartless, and inhumane.
You ready, little man?
15-year-old Cameron Winfield and his family hope he will crush his cancer, but the battle rages on.
It's very tiring, and I have to use a lot of my energy to get in and out.
The Savannah Falls Homeowner Association near Decatur and Elkhorn recently stepped up parking enforcement when the board contracted with Code Blue Towing.
It's gone from a fun-loving family environment to something very cold and calloused.
HOA rules require homeowners to park either in their garage or driveway, but Cameron needs some extra space for his wheelchair when he gets home from chemo and a host of other treatments. One such night, the Winfield's car was towed from the street in front of their house.
The only reason that we had moved our car was to actually move our child into our home. My husband helped us get him into the house, and within that hour that we were actually getting our son all the medications and getting him comfortable, they actually came and towed our car.
And it costs a ton to get a car back.
For somebody that has a child that's battling cancer, $380 is a lot of money. We didn't have the money at the time.
While they waited to see if the HOA would help, the fees added up to more than $800. But Savannah Falls refused to work with them until I called the board and their lawyer.
Thank you.
Yo, it's my pleasure. Thanks for letting me help you guys.
You're welcome. I guess you just never give up hope.
After nearly a month, the Winfields got their car back without paying a cent.
Thank you so much. Darcy Spears, you're amazing. You and your news team, thank you so much.
With the investigative year in review, I'm Darcy Spears, 13 Action News.